It's my turn to take over the NBA.
If you're watching Clipper games in 2032, there's one reason: Alonzo Gaines. Because, let's be honest, the wins haven't come. The record going into the All-Star break is rough. But if you tell me there's a brighter young star in the league than this second-year point guard, I'm not buying it. Alonzo Gaines is the sole bright spot in Los Angeles. And he's not just bright, he's blinding. 6'6" at the point guard position. Let that sink in. That's not a guard. That's a wing with a point guard's brain and a scorer's bag. His handle is elite. He can get anywhere on the floor, whenever he wants. Need a bucket in the mid-range? He's rising over you. Need to collapse the defense? He's getting downhill in 3 dribbles. And that step back? Already legendary. We're 1.5 seasons in, and defenders are still jumping at ghosts. It's quick, it's lethal, and it's unguardable when he's got that look. This year, he's averaging 31 points and 6 assists. 31 as a second-year player. On a team that's trying to figure out who it is post-Kawhi, post-Paul George, post-everything. The Clippers are in a transition. We all knew it was coming, but transitions need a face, and Alonzo Gaines grabbed that role in October and never let go. He's the de facto leader of the next wave of Clipper stars. The vets look to him in huddles. The rookies watch how he works. He sets the tone. And the league saw it in real time 2 weeks ago against Houston. Keon Tyson, future Hall of Famer, 5-time MVP. Dexter Gordon, the new co-pilot averaging 23 a night since KD retired. That Rockets duo went on a whirlwind scoring run in the fourth and took the win. Tyson had 28, Gordon had 26, and Houston kept rolling. But the story coming out of that game wasn't the Rockets' win streak. It was Alonzo Gaines. 43 points, 9 assists. He went bucket for bucket with Tyson. He cooked Gordon off the bounce. He hit step backs. He got to the rim through contact. He played like the best player on the floor for 40 minutes. Houston won the game. Alonzo won the night. That's what putting the NBA on notice looks like. When you can take the best team in the West with the best point guard of the last decade and make them work for 48 minutes, people notice. The mid-range advantage at 6'6" is real. Guards can't contest it. Bigs can't stay in front of it. He lives in that in-between space, and he's mastered it. Add the playmaking, and you've got a true offensive engine. And it's not just stats, it's culture. That's the real impact. Los Angeles basketball has been star-driven for a long time. Now it's Gaines-driven. The practices are harder. The young guys are in the gym earlier. The expectations shifted. Wins aren't coming as frequently as we all want in Clipperland yet, but the standard is different. You don't tank with Alonzo Gaines on your roster. You compete. Think about what's going on in the league. It looks like something special is being built in Miami. Detroit is picking up steam. Sacramento is rolling like never before. Houston's championship window is opening back up. But the Clippers are at a different stage. Alonzo Gaines is doing it by himself in LA. So here's the conversation now heading into the break. Can a guy on a sub-500 team make the All-Star team? Usually, no. Voters love wins. But 31-6 is hard to ignore. The highlights are everywhere. The matchup against Tyson proved he belongs on that stage. And the West needs guards. If you're picking the 12 best players in the conference, Alonzo Gaines has to be in the discussion. His goal is clear. He said it after the Houston loss. I want to be an all-star. I want to represent this city the right way. That's the cornerstone talking. The Clippers aren't where they want to be in the standings, but they know exactly who they are building around. Alonzo Gaines isn't the future of the Clippers. He's the present. Keep watching Los Angeles. The record may not reflect it yet, but the franchise player is already here. And if he keeps playing like this, All-Star Weekend is going to have a new name on the roster: Alonzo Gaines. Alonzo Gaines didn't get the call. No All-Star selection for the second-year Clipper, despite averaging 31-6 and putting the league on notice every night. And he knows why. Record. Voters don't reward 19 and 28 teams, no matter how good the numbers look. He took it hard for about 10 minutes. Then he flipped it. Fuel, he said after practice. That's all it is. He watched the All-Star game like the rest of us. Cash King with the veteran buckets. Lance Tyler cooking from Detroit with 34. But the night belonged to Dexter Gordon. 38 points, game high, and his first All-Star Game MVP. Playing next to Keon Tyson is paying off fast. You could see it on Alonzo's face. Not jealousy, motivation. Respect is earned in April, not February, he said. We're gonna start stacking wins. That starts with a list, and he's already writing it. Name number 1, Lance Tyler. 31 points per game versus 30 points per game. Detroit versus LA. 2 scorers on a mission. Gaines wants that matchup, and he wants it bad. The all-star snub stings. But if you know Alonzo Gaines, you know what comes next. The second half is personal now. The Clippers started the second half 25-30. Not ideal. Not even close to ideal. But if you thought Alonzo Gaines was going to let an all-star snub and a sub-500 record define his season, you don't know him. He came out of the break with a mission. And he told people close to him about it. A hit list. A list of guys he feels he's equal to, or better than, and he's going to prove it on the floor. One by one. Name number 1, Lance Tyler. And last night in Detroit, Alonzo Gaines made his statement. This was a scoring duel from the opening tip. Lance came in averaging 30 a night, fresh off his all-star performance, trying to will the Pistons up the East standings. Alonzo came in averaging 31, carrying the entire Clipper offense, and playing with that edge you get when you feel disrespected. By halftime, it was 24-22, Lance. By the fourth, it was a heavyweight fight. Step back for step back. Pull up for pull up. 2 6'6" guards taking turns breaking ankles and breaking scoreboards. When the buzzer hit, the Clippers had the win, and Alonzo had the last word. 45 points for Gaines, 7 threes, 14 for 15 from the line. He took over the last 6 minutes. Mid-range fade, transition 3, and 1 drive right at Detroit's big. Clutch. Lance wasn't far behind. 36 points, 8 assists, and he did everything he could. But Detroit couldn't get a stop late, and LA finally did. Final, Clippers 124, Pistons 118. After the game, Alonzo wasn't smiling. He was locked in. Respect is on the floor, he said. All-stars a vote. Wins and buckets are real. That's what I'm chasing. You could tell what this meant. This wasn't just about beating Detroit. This was about crossing a name off. Lance Tyler was first on the list, and now he's done. And that's where the chatter starts, because the league noticed. Players were tweeting within minutes. Who's next on Alonzo's list? Media was in the locker room asking the same thing. Is it Dexter Gordon, the All-Star MVP? Is it Vernon Jamison in Sacramento? Is it Cash King, the former MVP who's got the Kings rolling? Alonzo isn't saying. He just tapped his temple and walked off. Alonzo Gaines isn't playing for votes anymore. He's playing for receipts. After crossing Lance Tyler off his hit list with 45 in Detroit, name number 2 was always going to be loud. So, Alonzo made it louder. A 2-for-1. Stephon Robinson and Kamari Boss. The Eastern Conference's top seed, the Miami Heat. 41-17 coming in. The team everybody's been calling the class of the East. And Alonzo walked into Miami and set the tone 30 seconds in. Huge dunk, right on Stephon Robinson. Took it to the rack, rose up, and finished through him. The bench erupted. The crowd went quiet. Message sent. I'm here. Stephon answered. That's what big-time players do. He went nuclear in the first half. 23 of his 36 points before halftime. Step backs, transition threes, mid-post, to the rack. Miami looked like they were going to run LA out of the building. Stephon Robinson's jumper is elite, to say the least. If he gets any kind of daylight, there's a high chance the shot is going in. That's when Alonzo fired back. This wasn't a scoring game. This was a statement game. Second quarter, 12 points in 5 minutes. Third, back-to-back step backs to cut a 14-point lead to 3. Fourth, he took over with 15 to close the game. By the final buzzer, Alonzo had 50 points, 50 and 11 assists. He was everywhere, getting downhill on Kamari, pulling from 28 when they sagged, finding cutters when Miami doubled. He played like a guy who decided the game was his. In Miami. Let that sink in. Because the bigger story isn't just the 50 and 11, it's what's happening to this Clipper team. They've won 15 of their last 17. That puts Los Angeles at 30-30, exactly 500. And they've climbed all the way to the 9th seed in the West with 22 games to go. 22 games. And Clipper basketball has playoff fever again. This is culture change in real time. 3 months ago, the conversation was rebuild. Now it's who do they match up with in the play-in? And it's all because Alonzo made it personal. That hit list people laughed at, it's working. Lance Tyler, 45 and a win. Stephon Robinson and Kamari Boss, 50, 11, and a win on the East's best team. He's not chasing clout, he's chasing respect, and he's dragging his whole roster with him. Stephon and Kamari are still the top seed for a reason. They're elite, but for one night, Alonzo Gaines was better. He took their best punch and answered with a 50-piece on their floor. So now the league chatter has shifted again. It's not who's next on the list anymore. It's can anybody stop this guy? Because if Alonzo keeps playing like this, the Clippers aren't just trying to make the play-in. They're trying to ruin somebody's playoff run. 30 and 30, 9th in the West, 15 wins in 17 games. All-star snub? Fuel. Hit list? Bold. Paying off? Absolutely. Clipper fans, I know you've been waiting for this. Your cornerstone is here, and he's just getting started.